can make Christmas Day a day of service this year by joining hundreds of volunteers who celebrate the holiday by serving our neighbors in need. For more, we're joined by celebrity chef and host of Culture Kitchen with Bren Herrera that you can see on Clio TV, and along with Roger Sherman of the District Pit Barbecue. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, good morning. Thanks for having us. Hey, Washington.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays,
Happy
right?
holidays.
Speaking of the holidays, you do something very special, and you've been doing it for 8 years. That's amazing. Take us back 8 years ago.
Well,
how
actually,
did this all start?
let me walk you way back. I failed to mention that when we were talking earlier, but my parents, when I was a very little girl, used to have us under the K Street Bridge entering Rock Creek Parkway, and we would feed the homeless there when I was around 6 or 7.
Those are some great parents.
Yeah, really wonderful. Thank you, Mommy and Poppy. And then in 2015 or so, my siblings and I decided to go back out to the streets, mostly to show the kids in my family. I have a whole bunch of nephews and nieces, and we wanted to teach them that Christmas is about giving.
Yeah.
And the gifts are great and it's wonderful, but it's really about the spirit of service. And so we took all of our nephews and nieces to DC downtown, and we fed them and we gave them coats, and the kids wrote beautiful handwritten letters to them, just kind of inspiring them to feel the love that we do at home. So then I formally picked it up in 2016, where I developed Bren and Friends, and it's my awesome friends, my family, all of my siblings, my parents come out, and we hit the streets on Christmas morning when it's very cold, you know, when people want to be at home with their families. We're out there serving the community.
That's wonderful. Now, logistically,
Yeah.
how does this work? Because I imagine you have a lot of volunteers. How does that all work?
So I normally kick off the efforts in early November, right before Thanksgiving, and people just kind of find out through word of mouth. I also have a really great group of friends. My makeup artist behind the scenes will be joining us this year, Ruben. Obviously friends
Got a
like
great
Roger
friend right
with
here.
District Pit, but just word of mouth. And logistically, my volunteers only come in on the 23rd and the 25th, which is obviously the really big process. Beforehand, it's just a lot of I have a driver, I have a logistics purchaser, so people that really pour into the program.
Right.
And we have a great church in Arlington, Arlington Memorial Baptist Church, that donates the space. Really beautiful kitchen, so we do all the cooking there.
Okay.
And this year, because we're doing 1,200 meals, Capitol Hill Seventh-day Adventist Church is also lending their kitchen. So we're splitting up the 1,200 meals between the two churches. But it's a logistical thing.
Yes, as you have grown, it sounds like the community has grown in to help you. And Roger, tell us about yourself and how you've partnered here with Bren.
So I'm Roger Sherman with the District Pit. We're a barbecue catering company. I've actually catered for a bunch of Bren's friends, and that's how they introduced us. Thought there might be some synergy because we're both from Washington, D.C., and she's doing good things in the community. I've been trying to do good things in the community for a long time, and this is my 4th year helping. So she has, it's a great kitchen that they talked about doing out in Virginia, where they do all the cooking. Everybody cooks there except me, because I'm doing barbecue. So I'm out in some cold parking lot by myself over the middle of the night while everybody else is inside having a good time and fellowshipping. But it's kind of fun, because when I bring all the stuff in at the very end of it, I get to meet with all the staff and all the other cooks, and it's a good opportunity.
And
he brings me yummy food.
And I do bring the best food that I can bring for her.
Got it. So you're going to be serving barbecue. What else are you guys serving?
So I do a beautiful yellow vegetable rice that's inspired by my mom. We do a gorgeous, robust Italian-style meatballs.
So this is not sandwiches that you're
no. We literally set up.
Yes.
It's a full. We set out tables at the 3 different locations, and we let people stand in line, and we just serve them.
That's amazing.
So it's meatballs, your chicken.
I'm going to do smoked chicken and pork loin this year.
All right.
And we've got stuffing, we've got green beans, we've got roasted potatoes. Like, we do a warm and wonderful meal. And it's all cooked, that morning. So
Well, I want to make sure that we get to the Bren Herrera Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What's your purpose there?
So the Bren Herrera Foundation was really born out of just community service and my entire family being spirited around serving our communities. And I figured that there was so much that we could do. So Bren and Friends is our signature key event. So with the Bren Herrera Foundation, which I'm super excited to have finally formed, we'll be developing more programming in 2024 and beyond. My next program, hoping to be able to launch at the end of Q1, is a 6 to 8 week cooking intensive for the community. Free, obviously, where we want to teach life skills, particularly to maybe single mothers or fathers that need some help at home with how to feed their families.
Wonderful.
So really excited about that. So stay tuned. But
all right,
you can find all that information online.
And she is always doing things for the community. Thank you both so very much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
For more information on how you can help, you can head to thehouseofbren.com. Please do so.